What if I told you that one of the most common features in your car almost didn't exist? That for decades, literally decades, car manufacturers looked at the idea of a cup holder and said, absolutely not. And what's even wilder? The moment they finally caved and added one, it sparked a full-blown culture war inside the auto industry. Engineers were furious, designers were insulted, and executives thought it would destroy the reputation of their cars forever. All over a cup holder. Today, I'm going to take you behind the wheel of one of the most bizarre, overlooked stories in automotive history. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will never look at your morning coffee the same way again. Let's drive. Part 1. The golden age of cars had no place for your coffee. It's 1965. You've just bought a brand new Ford Mustang. She's sleek, she's powerful. She turns heads everywhere you go. You pull up to a drive-in, grab a milkshake, climb back in, and then you hold it in your hand for the entire drive home, because there is nowhere to put it. That was just life. For most of the 20th century, cars were designed with one philosophy. The car is a machine, not a living room. You were supposed to drive it, not snack in it, not sip lattes in it, not treat it like a moving kitchen. Automakers, especially the luxury ones, were deeply, almost religiously opposed to cup holders. They thought it was beneath the dignity of a fine automobile. Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, BMW. These companies believed that if you needed a cup holder, you had missed the entire point of their vehicle. And honestly, for a while, most people agreed. Part 2. The minivan changed everything. But then, something happened. Something no one saw coming. The minivan. In 1983, Chrysler dropped the Dodge Caravan and it had cup holders. Not fancy ones, not stylish ones, just cup holders. Little plastic wells molded right into the dashboard. Car snobs hated it. But you know who didn't hate it? Every single parent in America. Suddenly, moms and dads are driving their kids to soccer practice with a coffee in the holder, a juice box for the kids, a soda wedged in the back, and they are thriving. They loved it. Sales of the Dodge Caravan went through the roof, and competitors started to panic. But here's the twist nobody talks about. It still took the luxury market another decade to give in. A whole decade. Because pride is a powerful thing. BMW famously resisted cup holders well into the 1990s. There's an old story, possibly the most German thing ever said, where a BMW executive reportedly dismissed cup holders as American excess, which is hilarious because Americans were buying cars specifically because they had cup holders. Part 3. The government got involved and things got weird. Now here's where it gets really strange, because the cup holder wasn't just a comfort feature, it became a safety issue. By the late 1980s, researchers started noticing something alarming. Drivers were balancing hot coffees on their laps, wedging cups between their thighs, holding drinks in one hand while steering with the other, and they were crashing. There were lawsuits, there were congressional discussions. The insurance industry started running numbers. And the one case that lit everything on fire? You've probably heard of it. 1. Stella Liebeck, McDonald's, 79 years old. Third-degree burns from a spilled coffee cup she'd placed between her knees because, you guessed it, her car had no cup holder. She sued McDonald's. 1. The verdict was nearly $3 million. That case became one of the most famous in American legal history. People made fun of it. Late-night hosts mocked it. But here's what nobody told you. That lawsuit quietly terrified the entire auto industry. Within just a few years, cup holders were everywhere. Not just minivans, sedans, sports cars, trucks, luxury vehicles. BMW finally added them. Mercedes followed. Even Porsche eventually gave in. Not because drivers begged for them, because lawyers made them. Part 4. The cup holder arms race. And once the dam broke, oh, it broke. Car companies didn't just add cup holders. They competed over cup holders. By the 2000s, Buying a new car meant reading spec sheets like 12 cup holders, heated cup holders, illuminated cup holders with spring-loaded grippers for different bottle sizes. Consumer Reports, the Automotive Bible, started rating vehicles partly based on cup holder quality and placement. This is not a joke. Ford did internal studies to figure out the exact angle at which a cup holder should be tilted. They tested dozens of prototypes, actual engineers, actual test labs, funded by actual money, just to figure out where your coffee should sit. And today, the average American car has between 6 and 12 cup holders. Some SUVs have more cup holders than seats. We went from 0 cup holders to a nation that expects a personal cup holder for every passenger, and maybe one spare, just in case. So what does all of this actually mean? It means that the history of the cup holder is really a story about stubbornness versus practicality, about the gap between what engineers think people want and what people actually need. Car designers wanted to build art, drivers wanted to drink their coffee, and in the end, the coffee won. But honestly, there's something kind of beautiful in that, because it proves that no matter how sophisticated, how elegant, how perfectly engineered something is, if it doesn't work for real human life will eventually force it to change. Whether it's a courtroom, a market shift, or just millions of people spilling hot drinks on themselves until someone finally does something about it. The cup holder won, and your morning commute is better for it. If you made it this far, first of all, respect. You now know more about cup holders than most automotive engineers. Drop a comment below. How many cup holders does your car have? I genuinely want to know if anyone out there is rocking a 12 cup holder situation. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button. It takes half a second and it genuinely helps this channel more than you know. And subscribe if you want more stories about the bizarre, overlooked history hiding behind the everyday things we all take for granted. Because trust me, we're just getting started. See you in the next one.